such gorgeous stuff. We're giving you an early look because they officially open up today. So people who are watching us this morning are kind of getting a sneak peek, Veronica, of what you have in store. They can pick it out and say, all right, I got to get in and this is the one I want.
Yes. And there's a ton in right now. I have almost 400 pieces in the store right now. Wow. So there's a lot to choose from. And then I have my little feather bar. So if you bring your dress in and we need to add some extra feathers, pop in some more color to coordinate, we can do that as well.
The great thing is when people come in here, every piece is one of a kind.
Yes. I always joke that even if I tried to make duplicates, I wouldn't be able to make them look exactly the same.
Yeah.
But I really don't want people to go to the track and see 4 other people wearing the same piece as they're wearing. So yeah, everything's one of a kind. No two are alike. So you have to choose something really unique.
And that's one of the things that sets you apart too from other hat makers, is that everything really is truly unique. You're not going to the track and seeing anybody wearing a similar or the same hat wear as you are.
Yeah, absolutely. I really try to do things that are different. Of course, there's so many wonderful hat makers and milliners in town, but I do try to find things that are a little bit unique. I really like a lot of big, shape and volume is something that I really like, so I strive for that.
You've been doing this for a good while now. What are some of the trends that you've seen over time, from what people are wearing to the track to what they're wanting to wear on their head?
Yeah. I was telling you, this year I'm getting a lot of calls for more neutrals and kind of more interesting colors like mossy greens, citron kind of colors, and actually a lot of terracotta. So a little bit every year seems to have kind of a different color story. Of course, Derby 150 was a lot of reds. Now it's I think we're moving into more neutrals, it seems like.
Is that because people are wearing something so bold on their body that they want the hat to be just kind of a compliment to it?
Yeah. Often. But again, some of the boutiques I sell in, it's like their spring stuff this year just are more neutral tones. So it might just be, I think maybe it's a little bit of that Carolyn Bessette effect too.
Yes.
Like everybody is looking for that just chic, simple,
classic look.
Vibe.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And the great thing is you were mentioning it too, people can bring their dress in, and if they're wanting to find something specific, if you don't have it exact, they can add to it and you can help customize that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. If you can at all possibly bring your dress in, I have people who text me photos, and it's just never the same as being able to see it in person to make sure that we're getting a good match, not just with the color, but sometimes it's the size and scale of the hat is just a little off for what you're wearing, and if we can see it together, it makes all the difference.
I love it. Okay, you guys, again, opening day today here at the Oxmoor Center. Alex, Carey, I'm going to send it back to you now.